Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Usc Trojans, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Trojans will kick this away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Young. Breaks loose at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to chuck it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
So So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st-down yardage.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th-down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
In the red area, it's Young. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Rodriguez. Catch made on the out route.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. Down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Running a quarterback sneak here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll run it here. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Using his legs, it's Young. Breaks loose at the 40. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Refusing to be brought down. Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. It's Rodriguez. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. That's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's a fourth down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep the play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense are going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Back to pass. It's Rodriguez. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
An offense with some pre-snap motion. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
USC 14, Notre Dame 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's hit as he throws it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And the game just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the same runner's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Irish. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Comes the USC offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Rodriguez. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. He finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Rodriguez. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a 1st down and get out of bounds.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. He's hit as he throws it. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense is being sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. In the clear of the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Not much on that play, brought down short. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. The attempt is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football for